Hey guys, what's going on? Lever 2000 here, back with some more cities Skylines, and we are back in Leveropolis. We have our downtown core on the go now. Let's just go one speed here and take a look. It's looking pretty good. I love this center area with our walking paths, and as you can see, lots of people are strolling through this area. It's beautiful. Who wouldn't want to go there? Now, we have to deal with our industrial demands today, and on top of that, we've got to plop down some schools in our city here. First thing we need is elementary school. We want to provide coverage to all our housing areas. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to try to put one on the outside here, and it should cover everyone here. As we can see, lots of happy faces. All those people are happy about it. Next, we're going to plop down a high school. I think we can afford to put this one in the inside and get coverage for the entire city with it. We could even get away with putting it over here. Let's do that. Okay, so there we go. Everyone's happy about these two schools going down. Only issue is, oh no, it should have power. Good, good. Everybody has power. Let me see our power grid again. So the only thing is that these two sides of the city aren't connected, and that's what those power lines are providing right there. But other than that, everything's looking good. I'm going to put a power line from here to here, and then we can bulldoze all these. Okay, so let's deal with our residential, or our industrial issues right now. I think what we're going to do is zone a little bit more office space. So I'm going to zone office here. And over here. But that's not going to be enough to meet like this crazy demand here. They also want some more commercial. So what I will do is add a commercial zone right here. We're going to have some commercial area around the school. Unfortunately, this is going to generate some noise pollution, which these houses aren't going to like, but fortunately, we're just going to have to deal with that because we do need commercial in our city for sure. And then I think we're going to make a new industrial district. And I think we're going to put it up here. And we're going to use some bigger roads for this, some avenues. And hopefully that will be good for our traffic situation. I'm going to go basically a square grid of avenues. Not square grid, but, oh shoot, I forgot that that road comes out there. I'd prefer to make this somewhere where it's not too close to. That should work. There we go. Alright, so we got a little grid there. I don't know how well this is going to work with avenues, but I have high hopes. Wow, that is foggy. I've never built like a whole area with all avenues. This could be a disaster. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we got a little area here. Let's run some water to it. Oops. And can we fit all that? Not quite, of course. Okay, there. So we got that laid down. We're going to need to stretch some power over. Let's get it over the road and right up over here. And then I'm going to zone purposely right here first. So we get some buildings popping up there. And I think this should be pretty quick that these sprout up, because we do have a very high demand for it. And then hopefully our power can grab that. And then we can just zone the rest and it'll all connect. And we will for sure have to put a fire station up here, I think. Unless we have one right here. But even then, this place is going to be pretty big for fire hazard. Does our power touch it? No. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. We will run a power line right there. Get rid of this one. And then we'll zone the crap out of this. There we go. So we'll leave this, we'll put this first strip in and see how it works. I think we're going to have maybe some traffic issues now, because we're going to have double the trucks trying to exit out over here, because I think it is the closest point. But like I said, there's always a heavy traffic ban, and then that's going to force them all to go out on this highway and reduce the traffic. That's the hopes anyway. So we got lots of industry sprouting up here. All these offices have built up in the city. And I think it's time to maybe think about adding either metro or bus depot. I don't have a bus depot yet. And bus depot actually is quite effective in raising land value. It really makes people a lot happier. And it's very good for traffic issues because it creates public transit, and public transit reduces traffic. So I think I'm going to have to look at putting bus depot in. We're making $10,000 a week, which is pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll go with the bus depot first. I'm going to put it up here. It's out of the way of everything. It does generate some noise, so this will at least keep it, you know, away from all the houses and whatnot. Now, we're going to, oh no, it is powered. Okay, so here's how the bus depot works. We have to make our own bus routes. So we're going to make a couple bus routes. The first one is going to go through Leversville. And hopefully we can make this work. Alright, we'll start it right here. It's going to come up through here. As you can see, we're going to get lots of smiling faces as we go along this bus route here. Because lots of people are going to be happy that we got this bus route going on. And we're just going to kind of wrap it through our city. And hopefully lots of people take the bus and reduce traffic here. I'm just kind of making this up as I go, so. We'll bring it up here. You gotta make sure it's on the right side of the road or it gets messed up. So there's our first bus route. It's kind of hard to see. What I can do. Oops. I added an extra stop in there by accident. Drag to move stop. Okay, well, that's not working. Anyway, if we close this and we go to our public transit, if I can find it, there we go. And we click on this route. This is awesome. Bus line 1. So this is going to be the Leversville bus, and let's just make it red. We can make it any color in the world. We'll make it red so it's a little bit easier to see. So it's going to go up through here, wrap its way around in some odd way over here, come down near the industrial district, back up around here. So it's a pretty, like, I guess, pretty comprehensive route of the whole town. Like, it covers a lot of it. I think next we'll make a bus up here in Old Town, a bus route, I should say. So, what are we going to do here? Well, let's give people a way, first of all, to get from Leversville to Old Town. So this bus is just going to come straight up the main street and into Old Town. Then we're going to start wrapping our way through it. And we are making a lot of people up here happy. It's going to come up here. It's going to come around this road, if I can. How do I get it on the other side of the road here? Is that a one-way road? Did I make a one-way road? Oh my god. Did I really? That was awful if I did. Because it really seems like people can't get down this road. I think it's one way. That's awful. That's an issue. Okay, let's backspace that. We'll go over here. And then over here. Down here. I know this is lots of stops, and like if this was a real bus, it'd be like brutal, but that's okay. We'll have it come down into the farming land, and let's have it come down here. This is like the longest bus route of all time. Into the industrial zone and back to where it started. And there we have bus line number 2, and that's the Old Town bus. Bring back up our bus lines. Grab this. We're going to make this one yellow. And this is the, whoops, Old Town bus. 2 S's. No. Alright, there we go. So now we have 2 bus routes. We're going to go with our third in the downtown core, and we're also going to make that come from Leversville. My hopes is that if it works like most public transit, that you can, you know, hop from one bus line to the other and end up getting anywhere as long as you stay on the bus long enough. So, keeping with that, we are going to add our first bus line here. We'll have it come down to about here. Have it pop through the industrial area a little bit. Come up here. And then we'll have it enter the city. And wrap pretty much right around the city. We'll have one stop here. Then it can wrap around this whole traffic circle. Can exit, come up here. Come down by these offices. Come over here. Back up through here and then exit the city. Back down to there. And wrap around and finish. There we go. Another crazy bus route, but and it's not going to cover this side of the city once we build it, but that's okay. Does the trick for now. Now this one will be, what color? I'm thinking green, maybe like a lime green, and it will be the downtown bus. You guessed it. There we go. So we have our 3 bus routes right now, and now I've had the game pause the entire time, and when I unpause, I think we're going to see some upgrades in our city here. So we'll see. Give it a second. I don't know if, yeah, see? Okay, so we got some offices starting to upgrade. We got some commercial buildings starting to upgrade, and that's because they're happy that we gave them sufficient services in the city that they can expand their businesses because, you know, they have fire, they have police, they have a hospital, they have a bus route, they have schools, they have all the services they need to be comfortable in expanding. And that's exactly what we wanted. They need more workers over here, so that should bring up our demand for residential. Seems like there's a little bit of issue with garbage here, but it's gone away now. What's this saying here? This one's emptying. This one's now full, so we can tell this one to empty too, and it can head to the landfill. And there's a ton of garbage trucks here. But that's good. This place is producing lots of garbage. Its garbage reserves are full though. So I think what we will do right now is go ahead and just add another one right beside it. We've got the money right now, we might as well, because there's definitely plenty of garbage to go around. Both of these facilities are now emptying. How are these ones doing? They're about half full each, so we'll think about adding an incinerator right down here pretty soon. I think almost right away we'll do that. Man, the garbage convoys are absolutely insane in this game. There's so many garbage trucks. You know what? Before it even gets too crazy, let's just, we'll add it in. We'll add it in literally across the street, and we'll tell both of these to empty. It is going to need water, so we'll quickly run a pipe over to it. And we will tie it into our power grid. And there we go. Now those garbage trucks should start to add garbage to it. Excellent. So we have all our garbage dumps emptying into those incinerators, and hopefully that will help us deal with... Oh my god. So there's no workers over there. Oh, we are now a small city. Yes, we are. We have a small city, so that's very fitting. We have just hit the population of 11,000 people. We've unlocked trains, we've unlocked level 6 unique buildings. We have some new policies that we can look at. We have a cargo train terminal, a train station, and a hydro power plant. So let's look at some of those things really quickly before we deal with this issue over here. Actually, I'm going to give them a fire station right now. Let's give them one right there. Excellent. May need power. Nope, it's going to connect up. Excellent. And we can actually use that to connect up like that. And we can zone this last little square there. Okay, so they have a fire station now. Now, what did we unlock? We unlocked this awesome cargo train terminal. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow us to export stuff from our industry on cargo trains. My plan is to put it over here and then build a train track that runs along the edge of our boundaries over to this train area here. That's the goal anyway. I may do that off camera just because I've never dealt with train tracks before and it could be a fiasco. This one's a commercial train station. So that's going to be for tourism, and we don't really have any of that right now, so it's not going to be that viable. And now the coolest thing, which I haven't ever built in a game yet, but I want to, is the hydropower plant. Now, the hydropower plant can generate anywhere from 0 to 1,600 megawatts. Now, that is an insane amount of power, 1,600. Because if you look right now, we have like 80 million wind turbines and we're generating a whopping 241 megawatts. Yeah, that's nothing compared to 1,600. We never need power again. So how's it work? All you do is basically stretch it across the water, but you need water where it's going to generate you, you know, enough megawatts. And as you can see here, it's only going to generate you 16 because the water flow isn't strong enough. You need to build it in a place that has extremely strong water flow. And as you can see in both these rivers, it's only 16, which is nothing. It's not enough. I don't know what this map is like for water flow. I don't know if you build it across here, if it's like something different, but as you can see, that's $200,000 to build across that. So, yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. I don't know if you build across here, that's 32 megawatts, like that's nothing. But I know there are some maps where you can generate a lot. So anyway, I'll look into that. I'll see what we can do. I'll see if there's anywhere on the map where we can get like a significant amount of water flow. Actually, right here, if you look at this, this can generate 176, which is pretty sweet. That's a good amount. Slope too steep. Not sure really how to build this. Okay, look at that, 144 megawatts if I built that right there. That's pretty good. That's almost, well, I mean 100 short of doubling our megawatts, which is quite a bit. But anyway, that's quite a bit of power we could produce, so maybe that's something we'll look at building. And again, that's clean energy, right? We're harnessing the power of water. It's noisy, but it doesn't generate any actual pollution. So, and it's really expensive, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I've never done it in a game, so we'll definitely try it in this one, and we'll find the best possible place to put it for sure. So those are the new unlocks we have. We have pretty good demand for everything right now, so I think we will start to expand our city a little bit here. I think we can start to zone the rest. So actually, yeah, let's just go ahead and zone this residential. We'll really put our traffic to the test here once we fill up the entire city. We've got some demand for commercial, so we'll put some high density here. There goes my timer. And we need some more industry, but none of these people or none of these buildings have jobs, so I'm a little confused how there's a high demand for industry or offices and yet these people don't have any workers. Or maybe, what is this saying? Not enough workers, yeah. So why is there demand if there's not enough workers is what I'm a little confused about. It really doesn't make any sense to me. Now we should be, I think, completely joined up here momentarily, so I think we'll be able to take this away. Actually, I know we're completely joined up. And I guess we'll try to zone some more offices. I'm a little weary here, but we'll try it. If we need to add services, we can just bulldoze these offices. I'm not too worried about it. That should be good. Alright, and we'll just leave this area over here for now. And let's unpause. See how this goes. Lots more people moving into the city now. We've got lots of upgrades going on with these buildings over here because, like I said, they're happy with all the services that are available. And if we click on the buildings, it's going to tell us what they want in most cases. So right now there's no, oh, there we go. So building needs to be covered by more services to allow it to be upgraded. So like I said, they want more services. This one's pretty close to upgrading because we have lots of services around it. If we added something like subway, I think that would put it over the top. And I have a pretty good subway setup that I use in the city, so maybe we'll do that next episode as well. Anyway, I'm out of time here, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave me a like and a comment. Love to hear from you, and subscriptions are greatly appreciated. Till next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you again soon.